I'll always find my way right back to you, my way. That's why I'll always find my way right back to you, my way, right back. Don't need a compass or a chart. I'm drawn to you right from my heart. So no matter where you go or what you do, I'll find my way right back to you.
Hey everyone, welcome to Galui's Mood Food. Another webisode for y'all. This is going to be our Galui's Cheesesteak Pizza Bites. And it's a great Appe-Tempter, something you can put out for a party. Really great. What we're going to start with, get yourself a steak. Now I've already flash fried this, but get yourself a steak. Where's my fork at here? I'll just use my knife. Get yourself a nice steak, about a half-inch thick. And what you want to do is you want to put some grapeseed oil in, or if you don't have grapeseed oil, use vegetable oil. But what you want to do is get an oil that has a very low burning point, because what you want to do is you want to get the skillet nice and hot. You want to put your steak in, brown it maybe a minute, 2 minutes on one side, flip it over, and brown the other side 1 or 2 minutes. Now it doesn't matter if it's not completely cooked through, because it's going to finish cooking in the oven. So we've got this one done. I'm going to add a little bit of beer just so it keeps it from burning. Whew. Need hot pads for this. We'll move this to the other burner. And on this burner, what we want to do is, let me find something here. Get another pan here. Just keep that steak. Basically, you want to turn it off and just let it sit. Get all those juices back right into the steak. And while that's going on, we're going to take about a quarter to a half, I'd say maybe a half, of a green pepper, fresh green pepper. You want to julienne it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just cut these into pieces. Pretty much bite-sized pieces. You don't want them too big, because these are going on steaks. I hear the cats yelling. They probably smell the food cooking.
They want steak.
Oh yeah. They always know when the Galui's Mood Food's cooking food, because they're always yelling for something or whatever we're cooking. Doesn't matter. Even if it's spaghetti sauce, they're going to eat it. Anyway, I'm going to put this. I put some olive oil in here in another pan. Ooh. We're going to get those in there. We're going to get them cooking. And what you basically want to do, again, just sweat this off. They don't have to be browned or cooked or anything. Get them sweated. And while that's going on, we took about 3-4 nice big slices of onion, which you can see, nice big slice of onion here. And again, we're just going to cut these up in bite-sized pieces. And all we did with our steak, we didn't marinate it, we didn't do anything to it, we didn't pound it out. All we did was we took the steak, a little bit of tenderizer, if you have tenderizer. If you don't, salt. Put some cracked black pepper. Cracked black pepper is the best. If you don't have it, just use regular pepper. But tenderizer and cracked black pepper, let it sit at room temperature for maybe a half hour to 45 minutes. I know that sounds like it's a lot, but it's not. It's not going to go bad. It's actually going to get room temperature, and all those juices are just going to explode in there. So our steak is setting. It's getting all the juices back into it. We got our peppers sweating out here. They're on medium heat. And I'm going to get our onions going here. I'm going to have a drink of beer, which is always good. This is Galui's Cheesesteak Pizza Bites. which is a great Appe-Tempter. You can eat it as a meal, but we're today going to use it as an Appe-Tempter for a party or anything you want. And I'm going to show you how to put it together. While this is cooking, you stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Give me a beer.
Okay, we're back.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have a beer. We've got our green peppers and our onions. They're sweating out here. They're really nice. Like I said, you don't really want to brown them too much. You just kind of want to sweat them out. Our steak's resting. It's resting in its own juice. I added a little bit of beer, which gives it a whole other dimension. You can see what that looks like. Oh, it's still hot. Let me get my... You can see what that looks like there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And all that beautiful juice, which what we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to use it on top of everything. Okay, what next thing you want to do is, we've already started it, you want to get some Miracle Whip. You want 1.5 teaspoons of cream cheese, and try to get the spreadable cream cheese. You want 1 teaspoon of Miracle Whip, and about, or 1 tablespoon, I'm sorry, 1.5 tablespoons of cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of Miracle Whip, and 1 teaspoon of horseradish sauce. And I tasted it. Teaspoon quite isn't enough for me. I like a little bit more, so I'm going to add another teaspoon of the horseradish sauce. And what this is going to do is we're going to mix this up really good. This is going to go on our pizza. Okay, I got all that going. And what we're going to do is we've got, what we bought was a stone-fired Naan Bread, which is tandoor baked. You can get any kind of pizza dough that you like, but we like this. It's a, like I said, it's stone-fired Naan Bread, N-double-A-N. Very good. It's a great dough. So while this is cooking, I'm just going to take some of this and I'm going to spread this right all over our bread here. This is going down first. And don't be afraid to get it to the ends, because everybody gets a bite here. Okay. We're going to set this aside. We're going to turn our peppers off here and onions. These things get hot, I'm telling you straight out now. We're going to set this over here, and I'm going to put this over here. Set this off to the side so it doesn't cook anymore. And what I'm going to do is, let me get my fork here. I can't find a fork.
What you gonna do?
I'll just use my knife. Here we go. You get your steak, and what you want to do is you want to cut your steak on the against the grain. So if the grain is coming this way, you want to cut your steak this way. Just get rid of all your fat. You can put that to a side. You can munch on that later. You want to get your steak, and you just want to cut it in slivers. Like I said, it is not done, but that's okay because it's going to cook in the oven. There is not going to be any pizza sauce in this, or mixture of the Miracle Whip and everything. That is going to be your sauce for this. So we're just going to cut this up. And while I'm doing this, y'all stick around. I'm going to have another shot of beer. I'm going to get this all cut down. We'll be right back. I'm going to show you how to assemble this Galui's Cheesesteak Pizza Bites. Yeah, is that what it's called? Yeah, Galui's Cheesesteak Pizza Bites. Stick around. Okay, we're back. I got my meat cut. You can see the nice pieces. And like I said, they're not done, but that's okay. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to put all this meat right on our pizza here. And don't be afraid to put it on there because that's what makes all the flavor. Now if you don't like that much meat, don't put that much meat on it, but this is an Appe-Tempter. We're going to put all that beautiful meat on there. And what we're going to do is wash our hands. So I'm going to get a spoon here. There's a spoon. We're going to take some of this beautiful gravy, which I call it gravy, that's been mixed with the beer and all that. And you just want to ladle this right over top of there. And get as much as you can get out of there. Oh heck, let's just do it this way. It ain't that hot anymore.
There you go.
Just put that right over top. Get all that beautiful drippings, because that's what's holding your flavor right there. That's what's got all the beautiful steak juice and the beer and everything. Okay, after you have that, we're going to take our... Now that's really hot. So I'm going to have to get this. We're going to take our spoon and get our onions, green pepper mix. Just sprinkle that on. All over the top. If it falls off the edge, don't worry about it. It all cooks together and you can have a piece later on. I think that should be a good fair amount here. Oh, let's just put it all on.
Beautiful.
There you go. Okay, we got the pizza here like this. Next thing we're going to use, we're going to get some pizza cheese. And we've already set our oven to about 300 degrees. And now you're not going to cook this like a basic pizza. What you basically want is just for all this cheese to melt all over this. Push it down if you have to, because you got a lot of good stuff right there. And right before, I forgot to tell you, right before when I cut my meat up, I sprinkled it with some onion powder. Very important, sprinkle the meat right before you put it on the pizza with some onion powder. We're going to put this in the oven, 300 degrees. We're going to set it for 15 minutes, depending on your oven. Keep an eye on it as soon as the cheese starts to melt. And it doesn't have to be brown, but it's nice and melted. We're going to take it out. We're going to put some mixed greens on the top. Sprinkle it with a little bit of beer and Italian dressing, just a little bit. And cut it up into pieces. This is Galui's Cheesesteak Appe-Tempters. Pieces, bites. Anyway, this is going in the oven. You all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, we brought our cheesesteak pizza. These are going to be coming to bites. Look at that. What we did was we cooked it at about 300 for about 20 minutes. And then the last couple minutes, if you want, which we did, we hit the broiler for just about 2-3 minutes. Comes out beautiful like this. Now I've chopped up, you get yourself a nice handful of greens, which is spinach and what's the name of that other stuff?
Spring mix.
Spring mix, yes. Spring mix, you can use any kind. If you want to use regular lettuce, that's fine. You just want to take this, make it fine like this, right there. Because you don't want
do it again.
What? Do it again? Do it again, Stu.
Do it again. Let me zoom in. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
You want it to be fine because you don't want it to be, when you put it on here, when you cut it into your little pieces, you don't want somebody pulling a big hunk of this off. So you put that on.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful there. That's your spring mix. And another thing we did on your cast iron. Now, if you don't cook your steak in a cast iron, that's fine. Get yourself a good pan that you can get hot without it, but a cast iron is the best you can use. What we did was the rest of the drippings that we had in the pan, we added a little bit of beer and a little bit of Italian dressing. We cooked it a little bit just to cook it down. You can see what it comes out to be here. You just want to spread that lightly over the top.
Oh,
It's not a big deal, but it sure does add with that beer flavor.
flavor.
It sure does add to it.
It is a big deal.
And what we're going to do is we're going to just cut this up. I want to put it on this one here so you can see, because that one's kind of low.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And you may, if you take this somewhere, you're going to want to make more than one or two of these. I'll tell you that, because these are going to go quick. Forget the crackers and dip. People start eating this, and that's what they're going to go for.
And the veggies.
And the veggies. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful right there. I'm just going to take a piece off here. Look at the cheese just... Oh, look at that. This is beautiful right here. You've been watching another webisode of Galui's Mood Food. This is Galui's Pizza Steak Bites. It's a great appetizer, and again, if you just want to have it as a dinner, just don't cut it into smaller pieces. But it's
Save it for yourself.
save for yourself. Cook your steak, nice hot skillet. Brown your steak real quick. Cut it up. Put it on. Save your drippings. Put some of that on. Your green peppers and onions sauteed just lightly. Put that on. You put some great pizza cheese on top of that. Pop it in the oven, 350 for about 20 minutes. If you want to brown the top, it's great. Put some greens on the top, or whatever kind of lettuce you'd like. Sprinkle that on the top, and then pour some. Get some beer and the rest of the drippings, and some Italian dressing. Pour that on top. You've got yourself a great appetizer.
Oh.
That's just great. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again real soon. God bless. You're watching Galui's Mood Food. Stop back again. Please visit our YouTube. It's just youtube.com, Galui's Mood Food. And you can see all the webisodes we have for all our dishes. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again real soon. Take care, y'all. Cheers.
Remember what you said about us. It echoes through my head. Guess it was the one thing on my mind. Stayed with me through time and touched me deep inside. And when I'm feeling incomplete, remind